All I do, I turn around a little bit and I see two policemen walking through the door, and I said, you got to be kidding me. Like, you can't be serious. I know they did not call the cops on this girl. Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, but if you are new, hello, my name is Chantyy Bhantyy. It's nice to meet you. Now, from the title, y'all could already tell it's going to be juicy. I should have known better, but I still just went ahead and did it. I was doing my research on these Atlanta hairstylists and these viral African TikTok shops, African braiding shops that they were talking about on TikTok, and I'm like, hey, you know, let me give it a try, yada yada yada. But yeah, that's what we're gonna get into. First, we're getting baked in this session, okay? So I don't know what y'all gotta do. Get y'all bows, y'all bongs, roll y'all L's, like, get into it. Yes, I'm gonna have proof, text messages, videos, screenshots, all that stuff, because I'm not playing. My hair looks nice, but I went through hell and high waters to get this, okay? I would not be going back to the braiding shop, even though the person that did my hair, you know. All right, you know what, hold on, let's get into it. Light it up, people, let's go, because I don't got the time to be playing around. I want y'all to be nice and baked, because I don't know, I need to. Okay, so we're gonna start the story time like this, all right? Everybody know, if you know me, you know that I am a hairstylist. I'm into wigs, that's what I do. But it's hot as hell in Atlanta. Like, when I say it's hot, it's excruciating hot. Like, it's excruciatingly hot. I originally was not going for box braids. Let me tell you, I wanted the Des Dior braids, and I'm going to enter a picture right here. So I originally wanted the Des Dior braids, and I found the stylist that I wanted. Now, let me tell you, I wanted to go to this stylist for so freaking long, but she's like, she do celebrity hair sometimes, but she does regular people hair, but she does, like, you know them girls that do them, you already know. I'm not gonna put her Instagram and shit out there, because she did give me back my deposit, which I appreciate, but it's just a simple fact, like, you know. So I wanted the Des Dior braids. She was having a sale, $100. I'm like, ooh, perfect. Like, the money wasn't really the money wasn't the issue. It was like, I want to go to somebody where I know is going to do my hair exactly how I want it. I do not play about my hair. Like, nobody touches my hair. Only one person did some type of braids in my hair before, and that's the only person I would trust, like, to do my hair. So I found a girl on Instagram, sent my deposit, made my appointment. Now, my appointment was, I believe, Wednesday or Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And when I got the address the night before, she was 45 minutes away, which isn't bad. I was going to take the drive. 45 minutes away, I had to be there at 8 o'clock. So y'all know I had to get up early. Let me tell y'all. I set my alarm for what? Yeah, I set my alarm for, I believe, like 6 o'clock, because I wanted to leave by 6:50. Because if you know Atlanta traffic, it's dangerous. I wanted to leave by 6:50, so I'm like, you know what? Let me get up early. I got dressed. I took a shower, you know, smoked my L, ate, got dressed. As I am getting my bag, my little, you know, jacket together to head out the door, I get a text. It's not saved on my phone, so I'm like, all right, I hope this is not what I think it is. And lo and behold, it's that text that we all hate getting when we have hair appointments, the hey boo text. So she texts me, hey boo, I haven't been feeling good, yada yada yada. I got my phone right here. I'm gonna read the messages, y'all, because I was sick. Okay, so she texts me at, mind you, my appointment was at 8 o'clock. She texted me at 6:45, which is around the time I was leaving. I told ya. So she said, hey boo, this is blank. I'm currently not feeling well and I would have to cancel or reschedule. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. When I say blew me, I mean, bro, blew me out of the freaking waters. So I'm like, hey, when is the earliest I can reschedule? She said Thursday. I'm like, oh, I'm going on vacation tomorrow afternoon. Lying. Because I'm like, bitch, no, I want my fucking hair done. Like, I want my hair done. You not finna play with me. Like, you not finna play with me, right? Cool. So she's like, so I asked her. She said, I don't have anything for tomorrow. I said, do you have anything for later on today? I was coming from blah, blah, blah. So she's like 2 p.m. possibly, but I'm not feeling very well. That's why I'm moving your appointment time around. And I'm like, I really don't have no other choice, but because this is very last minute. If I can't have the 2 p.m., I don't know what else I'm gonna do. So she texts me back, okay, you could come at 2. I'm thinking, all right, cool, all right, I'm gonna get my dressy or braids. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be ready. No, definitely not. She texts me back. What's this like? Yes, that last text when I said okay was at 7:13. She texted me at 8:06. She's like, hey, I'm going to send you some recommendations for today because I am unable to do your hair for today. I'm sorry. She sent me back my deposit. Okay, I appreciate it. But the thing is, the recommendation she sent, it's like, I feel like you trying to be funny because you know these bitches is not going to be available. You sending me some other celebrity hairstylists that you know damn well bitches be booked up. And if I try to get a squeeze in today, they gonna try to charge me $1,000 on top of trying to charge me $1 million for the freaking 3-4 braids I wanted. Like, that's crazy. That's very inconvenient. So I did look at the tools she sent me. I'm like, come on now. You know these bitches don't got no availability. So why would you even play with me like that? So I just said, all right, fuck it. Like, you know what, whatever. I was tight. So I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and just look at I'm going to go through TikTok. Because you can find everything on TikTok. At first, I was looking for somebody else to do my braids. Do the Des Dior braids. But nobody was really, like, standing up to my expectations as to how I want my hair done. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go to nobody and pay my money and then my hair is not gonna be how I want it to be, because we gonna have a problem. I'm not gonna be one of these people that's gonna pay you and then go home and complain about it. No, bitch, we're gonna tussle right now, because how are you gonna play in my head? You said you would do it, so what's the problem? So I'm searching through TikTok. I can't find nobody. So I'm like, you know what? I kept seeing the viral TikTok videos about the African braiding salons in Atlanta. You know, it's a few of them. I'm not going to name the one I went to because we really going to get into that. We going to get into it a little bit. So I'm searching. So I finally decided on one, and it was 30 minutes away, which is quicker. It's closer than the girl that I was going to, which was 45 freaking minutes. So by this time, it's like, what, 11 o'clock? I finally decided to go to the spot that I found through TikTok. I take the drive, y'all. I get there. It looks exactly how everybody was saying it looked. Despite, I don't know who said, like, there was, like, rats and stuff all in all the places. Like, I didn't see any of those things, but I didn't go there to eat. I went there to get my hair done. So that's that. So I got there like around 11:30, 11:45. Don't quote me on the time, because I was tight. I was really sitting up early looking for freaking places. But back to the story. I get there, I sit in the chair. I'll say I probably waited for like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Now before they got to me, another young lady was before me. She got in a chair, right? And this is the first red flag that should have just like went up in my head, like, bitch, go somewhere else. She sat in a chair, and the chair was by the door where they blow dry you. Yeah, it's a blow dryer and a comb and a seat by the door, like a regular seat, no salon seat, no nothing. So the girl sits in a chair, and the person that's about to blow dry her hair turn the blow dryer on. She about to blow. She starts to blow dry her hair. The girl told her stop and look at. She was like, "Why you didn't clean out the comb? I don't want you to be blow drying my hair and you got somebody else hair in a comb." Which is like common sense, but they don't care about that type of shit there. So you could tell the stylist kind of did have an attitude about it, but it's like, but you're not gonna blow dry my hair, and it's a whole bunch of hair from like how many other customers and clients you had before me in a comb. Like, that's unsanitary, and we all know they not too sanitized in that department in them type of salons. So you're gonna get what you get, but still, common sense will tell you to clean out the freaking comb before you start doing somebody else. All right, so that's the first red flag, right? They come to get me, blow dry my hair. It was no comb in it, was no hair in the comb because I was not playing that. They blow dry my hair really quick, but my hair was already blow dry from before because I had to come wash and blow dry to go to the freaking stylist that I wanted to go to in the first place. So we blow dry my hair. My stylist, the person that blow dry my hair was the same person that did my hair. I thought it was going to be somebody else. Now I come to find out that the person that did my hair, it was her first day in that salon. And I'm like, God knew what he was doing because I'm never coming back. So he made sure I got a good stylist that day because he knew. God always knows ahead of time. You just got to be patient. So I sit in the chair. She start with the front of my hair. Now, I would tell y'all, one of the first tips I would say when y'all go there, make sure they start with the front of your hair. Whoever is doing your hair, make sure they start in the front of your hair, because that's when they're not gonna play in your face. They gonna make sure they do that as neat as possible. You can see what's really going on, and you could be more in tune when they there. Like, they don't play. Well, the person that did my hair, I could just be, she did a great job, but you have to make sure you ask them to see the front. Ask them each time, like each 2 rows that they do in the front of your hair, make sure you ask them like, oh, can I see a picture? And make sure you take the picture on your phone, because they think they sleep. Make sure you take the picture on your phone so you have evidence if they fuck it up. So she did the front of my hair. It's going great. I'm like, I use my phone, so I'm like, oh, I'm looking, I'm watching, because I'm not playing. It's coming out real cute. Now, I originally wanted it to be like butt length, but it is a lot longer. I ain't tell her to do that. She did that on her own. So she's braided in the front. Everything is good. Now, keep in mind, there is a young lady next to me getting her hair braided. Now, there's a second person that comes in to do my hair, but she comes in towards the end for the back. Now, that second person was originally doing the young lady next to me. Now, this young lady is a very important person in this story. So the young lady next to me, she's getting her hair done. Now, keep in mind, I told y'all the person that did my hair, she started from the front. The person that did the young lady's hair started from the back. And she wanted small like me. She wanted small knotless braids like what I have. She did not end up getting that. So by the time it gets to the back of my head, it's time for them to switch now, because the girl that did the front of my hair has to go do the front of the other young lady's hair. So the lady starting on the back of my hair, and I don't know about y'all, but when anybody's doing my hair, as somebody that do hair, I can feel how big the parts are where you're parting. Like, I know if you're parting big, I know if you're parting small, like, and I feel like she's not parting it the way I wanted to. I'm like, something don't feel right. So I'm like, I'm like, oh, when you finish with that braid, can I see a picture of the back? She takes a picture on her phone. Instantly, I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. I said, I need the back to be exactly how the front is. I don't want no different. The squares, the braid. I want you to tuck my black hair, everything. I said, I need it to be exactly like that. She said, okay, mommy, I'm gonna take it out. And I told my stylist that originally started the front of my hair, which was next to me doing the front of the other girl hair. I'm like, listen, please tell her I want it small, just like the front. I want it tucked, just like the front. I want everything to be just like the front. I don't want no indifference. That's the first time I told her. She's like, all right. She told her everything's gonna be good. She starts taking out the back. Now, the girl that did the front of my hair, so the girl that's doing the front that did the front of my hair, like I was saying, she braids really fast. So she's like, time going by, she's almost done. Now, when it gets to like the middle of my hair again, like two more rows up, I'm like, stop what you're doing right there, take another picture so I can see the back, because it still don't feel right. I'm like, she showed me the picture. I turned around, I said, miss, you got to take this out, because I'm not paying after this. I do not want that. It's not small. It goes from small to big, like a freaking, stairs, how stairs go up. That's how big the fucking back of my head was looking. And I'm like, I have a little head, so I do not want no big braids, because it's not going to fit me. So she's like, all right. Then she starts taking it out, and I explained to the girl again. I said, please, could you tell her what I want? You almost done. So matter of fact, what she can do is just start to finish the ends of the braids that you already did, so that by the time you finish braiding that girl hair, you could just come back and start the back and finish, and she could just finish the ends while you go. That was the plan. So she started doing, I really just want, I don't want this camera to down me, but so she started doing the ends of my hair. Now let me show y'all. This is how it's looking, real cute. She started doing the ends of my hair, and by that time she get a couple braids in. The young lady next to me, she finally asked to see her hair. So she asked to see the back of her hair. So she's like, this is really not what I wanted. Like, and she showed them a picture. So she's talking to them, and then she ended up asking the price. So they tell her, one of the ladies in the front, she comes around. Alright, so I left off on the part where the girl was asking the price for her hair. Now, she wanted small knotless braids like what I have, and she wanted them like back length, like to the top of like the, literally the top of your lower back, or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's where she wanted it. They made them longer and they were bigger. Now, from somebody that can see the back of her head, the bosses were medium size, and as it goes up, they got lazy and just did like some freestyle parts in the middle. I said, oh no. But the front of, she kept saying the front of her hair is good, but the back of her hair, the size and the length is not what she wanted. So when she asked the price, one of the ladies in the front came back and told her 300. She was like, oh no. Now mind you, she did put it in. She's like, oh, she came here a couple months ago. She got the braids that she's asking for now is the exact braids that she wanted and came back for. So she's like, when I came a couple months ago, I paid y'all $230, and you guys are trying to tell me it's $300 now. So they call the owner. The owner comes, stink attitude automatically, and I'm like, her energy is real nasty. You could tell off bat. So the owner comes, they talk. She's like, oh, they arguing going back and forth. I can't say a couple things that they said. So they arguing back and forth. So it got to the point, the girl is sitting down in the chair, very, very calm. So the lady that came up and then originally told the girl that it was $300, she was telling everybody, she was telling the owner like, oh, you said she could pay 200, and you know, the girl never said that. One of the customers that was there asked the girl like, oh, okay, what are you willing to pay? And the girl was like, honestly, with what's going on, I'm really willing to pay 200, which is only $30 from what she originally paid the last time she came. And when the owner came, the owner's telling her, oh, 250. So the girl is like, okay, whatever, you know, I'll pay the 250. So the girl sitting there, she getting her hair done to finish it. Now when the owner left, she came back. The freaking lady still talking about it in African. So you know, they talking their language. I don't understand what's going on. No disrespect to anybody out there, I don't understand what's going on. So they talking, and the owner turned around and told the girl like, oh, you lie on me. And the girl's like, what are you talking about? So come to find out, the lady that originally came up and told her that, oh, it's $300, she told the owner how the girl said, oh, she said that the owner told her that she could pay the 200, and that's not what the girl said. The owner didn't say that either, but that's not what the girl said. So basically the other stylist was starting a whole bunch of issue. So the owner was in the girl face like, oh, you lie on me, I'm African. I swear to God, she was in the girl face like, oh, I'm African, you lie on me, don't do that. I said, what the, like, I was so freaking shocked. And everybody in the salon, like, as customers, we all looking there like, what the is going on here? Because why would you do that to a customer? Like, anybody with like in a business mindset would know, like, you don't do no type of shit. And she was literally in the girl face, like, they could have kissed, they could have freaking kissed. So that happened. The girl called her mom and was telling the mom what happened. The owner had walked away and she was on the phone. Now, something in me told me like, oh, this lady gonna call the cops. This lady is finna call the police. So I'm just sitting there, you know, I have my water, I'm drinking it. All I do, I turn around a little bit and I see two policemen walking through the door, and I said, you got to be kidding me. Like, you can't be serious. I know they did not call the cops on this girl. So the owner come out, it's a whole new tale, y'all. She telling the cops how, oh, the girl needs to pay now. The girl's telling me like, oh, I'm not paying now. I told you I would pay the money, but I'm not paying you now if my hair is not done. Mind you, they still had to braid the ends of her hair. They still had to dip it in water. They still had to, you know, strip the strands. They still had to do a lot of stuff. And it was a lot of hair that was not braided as far as the ends. You know, they do that last. It was a lot of hair that wasn't braided. So she had, no funny shit, she had like a good 30-35 minutes left in that shop, and that's a long time. And depending on how they was moving, and they wasn't moving with like no urgency because they thought she was finna run out. So back to when the cops came in. The cops came in, they talking to the owner. She told them like, oh yeah, I'm telling her she need to pay now. She said she don't want to pay now. The girl said she not paying now because her hair not done. Like, common sense, I wasn't paying them because my hair was not done. So she's telling them all that. So the owner like, oh no, we don't do that here. You're gonna run out. You're gonna run out. We don't trust you. And she's telling the officer like, oh yeah, she needs to pay now because she's gonna run out on us and not pay us our money. And the officer's like, how do you know that? And the owner like, oh, because a lot of clients have done it, a lot of customers have done it before. So the officer's like, okay, but she said she been here before and she paid y'all. She has never done that. So why would you think she's gonna run out with the money? The owner just kept insisting like, no, I know she's gonna run out with the money. I know she's gonna run out and not pay us. I know it. Can you get her information, get her name? The officer's like, I cannot do that. The man said, I can't give you her information if she did not do anything. Just because you think she's gonna do something does not give me the right to get her information. So that doesn't really make any sense. And then the officer, he was real slick. He was like, I don't pay my barber until my hair is cut, so why is she gonna pay you if her hair is not done? Bro, when I said the customers in the freaking salon, I was cracking up. I was cracking up because like, how dare you call the police on this girl when you was the one screaming in her face, you was the one antagonizing her? Like, that's crazy. So they kept going back and forth because she was really pushing. She was like, no, I need you to get her information, I need you to get her name, I need you to get her ID. The man's like, I'm not doing that. Like, if she runs out, then I'll come back, but if she doesn't, then I'm not giving her your information. So she was teed up, bro. She was pissed off, and they were literally in there for like, I'd say 5 minutes. It wasn't like a long thing, but everything just happened so fast. Like, you would think somebody was murdered the way the lady called the police on the girl. So, you know, the girl did explain everything, like, you know, this hairstyle is not what she wanted. The boxes are too big as far as like the, you know, the braids. It was too big, it was long as hell, and it was not what she wanted. But she did, and you know, end of the story. Well, not end of that story. She did end up paying them, but oh, look, I was about to miss out on a good part. So there is another customer in the salon. So I'm right here, the girl next to me getting her hair done right here, and across from me is the older lady that came in like literally right before all